Big oof. God, these Sonic fans sometimes, I swear, they just make me wanna. What's up, everybody, and welcome back to the Werewoof Reactions. My name is Wolfie, and today we're taking a look at issue number 51 of the IDW Sonic the Hedgehog comic series. Without further ado, let's get right into this. Alright guys, you know what this is. We've done this 51 plus times. I hope you've at least seen 51 plus of these because it's a playlist at this point. Okay, so if you're new here, you might want to go back and look at some of the previous ones, but if you are new here, here's what I do at these comic reviews. I tell you what I liked, what I didn't like, and then I give it a score. But first, I must read it back to you in an overly dramatic fashion, and I do mean overly dramatic. But before we get to that, very quickly, I need to ask you guys a favor real quick. Scroll down below, hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe to the Werewoof Reactions for more videos like this if you haven't already, and ring the bell because it's the most important part of all. If you want to feed the algorithm, also leave a comment down in the comment section below, either now or later. Doesn't matter, really, as long as you do it. I'd appreciate if you do that. Now, that being said, there is one little thing I need to say before we get started as a little small disclaimer for myself today. I'm feeling a little bit under the weather. If you couldn't tell by the sound of my voice, I'm kind of stuffy and my throat is kind of a little bit. So, during the dramatic reading, you may notice some lines sound a little funky. Funkier than usual, right? Okay? That's because I'm a little jacked up right now. So, if anything sounds a little off, try to disregard it. I'll be better next time. Promise. So despite all that, please enjoy this overly dramatic reading of issue 51. Enjoy? Eggperial City. I don't know about you guys, but I'm about funned out for the day. Huh? This way! Whoa! Just a sec. Thinking quick on his feet, Sonic unleashes a whirlwind attack on the badniks, getting back just in time to catch Belle. Gotcha! I'm very ready for this night to be over, Sonic. I hear you, Belle. Let's hide out over there. He's very still. Is he? He's just unconscious. Looks like we're good for now. So can we take a sec to figure out what is up with tonight? I think it's all Dr. Starline's fault. From what I've pieced together, he attacked the city with a couple of enforcers named Surge and Kitsunami. He summoned all the badniks here to get your attention and raise an army. Then Eggman fought back and, well, I saw it myself. Dr. Starline is no more. Big oof. I was ambushed by Kit. He fell unconscious when I disabled his water pack. Whatever Starline did to him, he's been deeply traumatized. Same with Surge. She jumped me, we fought, and then I saw her get crushed under a ton of junk. There's no coming back from that. Down under Eggperial City, on a conveyor belt leading to an Eggman-powered compactor, Surge breaks free of the rubble. Ah! Before she's crushed by the compactor, she pushes herself off the conveyor belt. Okay, first, recover from near-losing experience. Second, get an edge. Find more power. Something. Third, grind that blue scumbag into the dirt. As much as I appreciate some straight answers, how did you know all this? Oh, I ended up downloading some data when I interfaced with Metal Sonic. See Sonic the Hedgehog issue number 50. If you connected to him, do you think you can access the Eggnet and find us a city map or something? I'll try. I can't connect, but I do have a record of a hangar in the next district over. We could grab a shuttle there. I don't know. I could hotwire and fly it, I'm sure, but getting from here to there with all those badniks? No sweat, Tails. I'll keep them distracted while you three skedaddle. Just swing by and pick me up on the way out. Sonic, that's a lot of badniks out there. Easily 10 times what we normally face, if not more. Yeah, but you're the only one who can get the shuttle going. Plus, somebody has to carry Sleepy Boy over here. I guess I just wish you could have backup. Belle could probably do both, but she's not a fighter. She'll need a protective escort. Yeah, sorry. Don't be. This world needs all types, you know? Thanks, Sonic. So let's do it! We won't keep you waiting. Back in the midst of Eggperial City, Sonic climbs the nearby skyscraper to get Eggman's attention. Hey Eggman! 6 bajillion badniks and not one of them can keep up? Boring. Recon has spotted Sonic in the Blue District, boss. I know. I can hear him from here. No sign of Tails, Belle, or the invaders from earlier. So he's baiting me. Hold on, Metal Sonic.
Leave him to the Badnik Horde. He's planning a daring escape, so you're going to ruin his day. Track down the others and intercept as need be. And try to leave Belle intact if you can, She might prove useful to me in the long run.
I know he's dealing with a lot today, but I'm starting to feel snubbed here.
My, you're standing still for once?
I can relax since it's so non-threatening around here, you know?
Don't get too comfortable, rodent. You're in my city, and I'll tear it down just to bury you in the rubble.
Whoa!
Don't worry, the fall won't end you. The sudden stop, however.
As the skyscraper begins to fall, all the Badniks begin an all-out assault on Sonic as he nears the ground. Elsewhere, Tails and Belle begin their infiltration of the hangar. Huh? Tails, there are more! With a quick swipe of his tails, he makes short work of the Badniks. Hurry, before more of them show up! Inside the hangar, they find the ship that Belle had mentioned. Can you get it flying? Yep, in a few more minutes it'll be smooth sailing. What they don't know is that they're being trailed by a metal pursuer.
Having fun yet?
Oodles. Uh-oh. It's been a fun jaunt down memory lane. I haven't bashed some of these models in a while. I mean, I've busted so many of them it's hard to remember them all.
You can't beat the odds forever.
Watch me. Sonic stops short once he realizes he's surrounded by Badniks.
I've been watching, and I see you're slowing down. Perhaps I'll fire up one of my mechas and join in on the fun.
Okay, that might be a bit much. Between running to the city and fighting Surge and all these bots, I'm running on empty. Just then, Sonic spots the escape craft overhead. And there's my ride.
Wrecking my stuff is one thing. Stealing it is adding insult to injury.
Do you think he knows what to do? Absolutely. I get it. Good thinking, buddy. As Sonic begins to take off for the escape craft, so does Metal Sonic, with both of them flying at the exact same speed and rate. With Sonic managing to grab Belle's hand and get aboard the ship. Did you call off the Badniks, or did you just give up?
I didn't want to rob Metal Sonic of his moment.
As Eggman says this, Metal Sonic comes careening towards the ship, blasting through it in a huge surge of energy, sending both the ship and our heroes careening down into the city below. Tails, Belle, you good? I'm vertical. I'm fine. But you're not. I'll walk it off. Emphasis on walk. How much farther until we're clear? We didn't make it halfway to the city limits. Ah, well, that's a problem.
Next time, trapped in enemy territory.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was issue 51, aka Escape from Eggperial City. That took nearly 5 takes to get that right. So yeah, guys, I'm gonna try to keep this review relatively short. As I said before at the beginning of this video, not feeling too great. I'm feeling a little bit under the weather. My throat is kind of messed up. Nose is all stuffy. So if I sound weird during this, again, not feeling too great. But I'm doing this review for you guys. I hopefully you guys are enjoying this, and if you are, please hit that like button. Like, make this worth it for me. And like, yeah, help share the video, do whatever you can. But yes, first things first, we need to address the elephant in the room. The big oof in the room, if you will. Yes, the thing that I learned about this comic before I even got a chance to read the damn book, people were talking about big oof. If you didn't see the dramatic reading already, and, well, you could skip ahead, sure, but like, you probably saw Sonic say big oof in response to Belle telling him that Starline is no longer a thing. He is dead, kaput, existed, kicked the bucket, he has bit the big one, he is done. And Sonic's response, big oof. Now, you're probably in one of 3 camps, maybe 2 camps if you want to be hyper specific. There's Camp A, who's like, big oof, so what? Next, there's Camp B that's like, big oof. That was kind of weird to say, but sure, I guess. And then there's Camp C. This is the worst thing that has ever been said in a Sonic book, let alone any Sonic media. No, nay. anything ever written on a book in history. Why would Sonic say this about somebody dying? So those are your 3 camps right now. I currently fall in camp. That's me right now. I legit was thinking this is gonna be something way bigger, but like I saw it out of context. I just saw the panel. I didn't really read it. I just saw a big oof. That's all. And I saw it meme to hell. So again, sorry, nose. I saw it meme to hell. I'm like, okay, so what the hell did they write for Sonic that made everybody act like, not everybody, but made a lot of people act like this? And I'm like, that's it? That was it? That's what people are making a big fuss about? Y'all are crazy sometimes. But listen, for those of you that are in Camp C who are saying this is the worst piece of dialogue ever written by mankind, I do have one question. Let's say I'm gonna give you this writer's pen. This is actually a Sharpie, but you hold that, right? Giving you this writer's pen. And I'm saying to you right now, listen, you're the new writer for this book. You have 1 to 2 words to put into this tiny ass dialogue box. What 2 words do you put in there for Sonic to say in response to learning that Starline is indeed dead? What 2 words do you pick? 1 to 2. You got 1 or 2. In fact, tell me in the comment section below if you will. I'm just curious. I want to get everybody's views and opinions on this one. So there's that. I really don't see the big deal. I can kind of see where Camp C is coming from for a lot of people. Sonic saying that seems more like a shrug off, a kind of like sarcastic remark in response to learning that somebody has died, even though that person was evil. And I'm thinking the whole time, I'm like, seems like we're getting a lot of these hot takes from these books lately. The last issue we had people going off about how Sonic was talking to Surge during that fight, like Sonic was being mad disrespectful or too smug, or forget what people are saying about that fight. But I'm like, is this gonna be like the thing going forward? Is this just every month now we're gonna have something Sonic does that pisses people off? I can't believe Sonic decided to spin dash using the peel out technique. That Sonic never does that. That's against his character. Are we gonna start like nitpicking everything this character does now? But yeah, I could kind of see how it's a little bit strange for him to say, but I just assume that's what you young folks said these days. Don't you guys say oof in response to things like that? I'm not an old fogey, but like I'm getting up there, and I'm like, that's dialogue sometimes, right? I mean, what do you want Sonic to say? Like drop a whole like Sonic Adventure 2 speech at the end? He was what he was. A charismatic and scumbag platypus. Starline the traitor. You know, and it's like, what do you want from Sonic at that point? They gotta move the story along, folks. Like, there's not much you can say there. Unless they just want him to say, man. Like, just man. Man. Look, I think I've dropped enough time on this topic. Honestly, if you guys feel strongly about this, let me know why you guys don't like that piece of dialogue in the comment section below. I'm moving on. That's really all I have to say about it. But yeah, if you had, I imagine the same people who had an issue with Sonic's fight with Surge last week, where, in my opinion, it felt like Sonic wasn't so much threatened by her. He felt like she was a threat to herself because, like, she has all this unbridled anger, which the anger, I feel, is kind of earned, but, like, he's trying to talk her out of it. But yeah, anyway, sorry. I don't want to go back into the issue 50 debate either, but I feel there's more important things we could talk about than Big Oof, like the amount of Easter eggs in this book, the crazy amount of badniks that are showing up, both new and old, or rather old, I should say. We have like badniks from the classic era, like the handhelds, the advanced games, like a whole ton of badniks. If you look at almost every page with a badnik in it, you're like, oh wow, I recognize that one from blank game. It's kind of nuts. Oh, Surge is still alive. She's still alive. We all knew she wasn't dead, but like I wasn't expecting them to show her alive so quickly. But yeah, after falling under a whole city and landing onto a conveyor belt leading to a compactor, like a trash compactor that looks like Eggman's face, she's okay. Manages to get herself out of there. She almost got crushed by that thing, by the way. Now listen, we all know, based on Imposter Syndrome 1 through 4, which you guys, if you haven't read that already, go check out my review on Imposter Syndrome 1 through 4. Check out Wolfie Reviews, Imposter Syndrome 1 through 4. That's my plug right there. I feel I did a good job on those. But yes, we have learned in those issues that Surge and Kit are incredibly, extremely durable. Like, they can survive things that would normally kill people and just bounce right back. We saw it in their flashbacks when Starline was putting them through everything. Spikes, crushes, drowning, you name it. They survived it? But I'm thinking, like, what are the limits to their durability? Like, at what point do they just break and don't bounce back? Like, what does it take to kill them? Like, you can't drown them. You can't really crush them? Would the compactor, if they had gone through the if Surge had gone through the compactor, would that have killed her? Like, getting crushed by something that big, would that have actually done it? I don't know. She clearly didn't want to get crushed by it, but do you guys think they have limits to the amount of damage they can take? I'm starting to have doubts they do, because if you remember correctly, I believe Starline said he used that metal virus from the previous metal virus arc. He used some bits of that metal virus to integrated that with Surge and Kit's design. So that thing that made the metal virus so hard to kill, or rather to stop, because it kept adapting and changing and made it so you could not stop it. That's kind of what Surge and Kit have built into them naturally. So that makes it so it's way harder to kill them. But like, do they have limits? That's what I'm wondering. Do you guys think they have limits? But sorry. Give me 1 second. I need to rehydrate here. My throat is getting dry. My nose is stuffy. I'll be right back. Ugh. Okay, I'm good. Anyway. Sonic, Belle, and Tails formulate a plan to escape the city. Managed to get out of there. We learned that Kit isn't actually dead. He's just knocked out. Because, obviously, Tails shut him down. Something that's funny here also. When Sonic starts going to the top of the skyscraper to, like, taunt Eggman. Eggman is like, okay, I know exactly what I'm going to do. Start dropping the city, bring everything I have at Sonic, right? And if you also notice, Eggman is using the flying TV box, that weird flying TV box that was in Shadow the Hedgehog, the video game, that he used to like talk to Shadow throughout the whole game, if you went on Eggman's side or during any point of that game. Metal Sonic gets play in this one a lot. Every time Metal Sonic shows up, you know shit's about to go down, and it's about to get real brutal too. Something I did notice, he seemed a little angrier than usual, but maybe that's because Eggman told him not to go directly for Sonic, because you know that's where Metal Sonic was going. Metal Sonic was going right the fuck for Sonic, but he told him, nah, go take care of that shuttle, but don't destroy Belle. So like I said, confirmed last issue, I was like, you know what? He probably, when Belle hacked into that system, and she connected with Metal Sonic, now Eggman has a direct link to her, so he can use her to figure out where Resistance is and like keep track of where she is and all that stuff. So yeah, he didn't want Belle damaged for a reason, or like I said, maybe there's some Mr. Tinker in him, but I highly doubt that. Voice is getting weirder by the second, ain't it? Sound like a Muppet at this point. Y'all hit the like button yet? So listen, after all that, this is gonna be a very strange review. I feel like I'm doing like something else here. After all that, Sonic manages to get away, to escape, and I like the parallels between Metal Sonic and Sonic. Sonic trying to escape and Metal Sonic trying to stop the escape. They're both kind of doing the exact same thing, kind of linking up, shooting up like Sonic OVA, where they're both kind of like having the same mentality. And as they both like go for it, Sonic gets on the ship, and then Metal Sonic crashes the fuck out of that thing. He's like, nah, no escape. And he goes to like maximum overdrive mode and just tears that ship apart. By the way, I think that ship, correct me if I'm wrong, is from Sonic 3 and Knuckles, the final ship. I need to look at that picture again. I remember it was a big purple-blue ship. Correct me if I'm wrong, chat, but I believe that one is the final boss ship from Sonic 3 and Knuckles, with Doomsday Zone. The one before he takes off in the Egg Robo. But, Death Egg Robo. After all that, Sonic is injured in the wreckage after the fact. So Sonic is going to be injured from here on in. They didn't make it out the city. They're trapped and they're surrounded. And we also saw that Kit woke up. So what's he going to do when he first figures out where the hell he is? He's like, is he going to immediately go back into fight mode? Or is he going to be like, okay, I'm trapped with these guys, so I need to make sure we all get out of here alive so I can find Surge and maybe we can figure out what we're going to do next. I think Kit's going to be cool next one. I don't think if he's still out of water, he's not going to be much of a threat either way, but we'll see, huh? Again, I'd like to apologize for the briefness of this review, but again, everything is kind of going downhill for your boy quickly. I think I've covered everything I want to cover. I covered Big Oof, I covered the Easter eggs, I feel like I'm forgetting something. Dear God, I'm forgetting something. I will do a quick cut if I miss something, but as of now, I think I've covered everything I want to cover. So I'm going to give this one a score now. I'm going to give this one a 7.8 out of 10. Pretty solid. A 7 does not mean bad, guys. It doesn't mean bad. Jeez. I can hear people saying, how could you give it a 7's not bad. That's fine. But I think I've heard, someone told me, they could be wrong, and this is going to be Ian Flynn's last written story for a while, before Evan Stanley's going to be taking over the next few issues. So this is going to be a fun shift to see how the story writing goes from here on in. I always like seeing different writing perspectives, or different writing styles, so we'll see where the stories go from here. You know what, I will say I'm kind of missing the rest of the cast, though. I'm really missing a lot of the characters. I want to see Shadow again. I'm really missing my boy Knuckles. I haven't seen that guy in, like, forever. But yeah, this is going to be a escape from the city. Eggperial City. It's going to be an escape story coming up. With Sonic injured, Kit's going to be their best bet to get out of this place alive, I'm feeling. Kit, Belle, and Tails. Sonic's not going to be of much help with a damaged foot now, is he? But we shall see. But what did you guys think of this book? Let me know in the comment section below. Hit that like button. And don't forget to subscribe to the Werewoof Reaction for more videos like this if you haven't already. Ring that bell because it's the most important part. You need to let YouTube know, feed the algorithm, that you like these Wolfie videos and that you'd like to see more. Blah. Okay, final stretch, Wolfie. Come on, hang in there. This video is also brought to you by my patrons. Did you guys know that right now I am uploading all my full Sonic Boom reactions to the Patreon? I couldn't get them on YouTube. They're just getting blocked everywhere. So if you guys really want to see those old Sonic Boom reactions of mine, the Patreon at patreon.com/WerewolfWolfie is where you'll find them. The lowest tier you can get that will allow you to see them in all their full reaction glory is the $5 tier. That will get you all of they're being uploaded as we speak. They're not all available yet, but I'm uploading them on a week-by-week basis, about 5 to 10 episodes per week, because I got a limit on how many I can put on there. But good news is, for those of you that are patrons, you guys will have Sonic Boom reactions to look forward to. And once all the Sonic Boom reactions are up, I'll be adding other reactions like Adventures of Sonic, Sonic Sat AM, and soon to be Sonic Prime. Once that comes out, I'll be doing reactions to those, and those will probably be Patreon exclusive too, because YouTube's probably not going to let me put those up here. It's a thing. So, if you guys would like to further support this channel and support me, you'd like to join patreon.com/WerewolfWolfie, any tier you like, but if you do the $5 and up tier, you can get the Sonic Boom reactions starting this week. By the time this thing comes out, this week Sonic Boom reactions should be going up on a weekly basis, so look forward to that. Thank you guys so very much for watching all the way to the end. You guys right now watching all the way to the end, you guys are the best. You're the OGs. I appreciate y'all. But I don't know if there's gonna be bloopers. If there are, there will be at the end of this video. Next time, I'll be better next time, guys. This thing, sickness don't happen to me often, but when it does, shit, it happens at the worst times. Your boy will bounce back. You know I will. I'll catch y'all on the flip side. In the meantime, guys, take care of yourselves and stay tuned.